It's a pleasure to have you guys here. It is such an honor to have you at the Glory Today show. My name is Glory, and I'm really, really pleased that you join us here today. I have an amazing show for you guys. If you have not watched our previous show, if you did not get a chance to watch them, I encourage you to do so because they're very good. They're very, very good. And listen, this is a very new show for us here in Europe. You will not find many of a kind. But we're doing our best. So your support goes a mile away. By liking the show, click, like, share, do subscribe, do what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. Let's go into the show. Today I have my dear, I was gonna say my dear friend, but this is not a stereo friendship. This is a mono friendship, I think, because I consider this man a friend and a mentor and really an inspiration. And I was watching this video for some time before I decided to talk about it. I watch it, I rewatch it, I observed it, and I decided it's time to talk about this video because it is very encouraging. Listen, I'm encouraging you guys to stay connected with us. I encourage you guys to support us because I know not everybody, not all of you are called to be in front of a camera like I'm doing right now. I understand that. But your support with us is going to help us continue to do this work. And the work we're doing, it is not a fun one because criticism comes. We get, if you know the thing that I have to deal with, you will even support us some more. In any way possible, by leaving a comment, by liking, by subscribing, by sharing, do what you got to do because your support means the world for me and the whole team here at the Glory Today show. We're going to play video cut number 11, video 11, cut number 5. And then from there, I'll be with you guys. Be inspired.
So you think it's a delusion? Someone is self-delusional.
Yeah, I think it's delusion. It could be mental illness. It could be it's a lot of different things. With children, wow. You know, there's also just a basic confusion that all kids have. Like that's why when you hear a parent say, "Oh, my 4-year-old son came to me and said that I'm a girl now, and so that's what I'm gonna raise him as a girl." No, you're a 4-year-old. I have 4 kids. When a 4-year-old boy comes to you and says, "Oh, I'm a girl," here's a good follow-up question. What is a girl? Ask him what he means by that. What do you mean by girl? And when you ask him that, here's what he'll tell you. He will tell you what he really means is that he wants to do some of the things that girls do, like play with the dollhouse, or you know, he likes the color pink. That's fine. Play with the dollhouse. But you're still a boy.
Come on. Preach it. Preach it. Listen. The truth does not care about your feelings. That's the truth. You can play with the dollhouse. You can wear a dress. You can wear high heels. But you're still a boy. That's the truth. I mean, that's the truth. That's simple truth. You and I, as men, when we were young men, we were interested in the shoes of our sisters and our mom and stuff like that. We walk around playing around with them. But does that mean immediately, oh no, you are a boy? No, you have a body of a boy, but you are a girl on the inside. The devil is a lie. The route, cast out that devil that is whispering that nonsense in the ear of the child. I have nothing against anyone, so please don't put me in the categories. Don't call me name. Don't do these things because I have nothing against you. For me, I'm standing against indoctrination. Wrongful indoctrination, forceful indoctrination, manipulation, misinformation. That is the true misinformation. Now, today, when you speak the truth, they immediately put you under the category of a misinformation. Listen, you can deceive yourself the way you want. You can speak nonsense to yourself. Look in the mirror, speak nonsense to yourself, but keep it between you and the mirror. But when you want to bring it outside and start telling some of us who are speaking common sense, and you start telling us, oh, we are being hateful, we are being all these things, that is not true. That is, how do you call it? It is a reverse psychology. You're using a reverse psychology method so to make me shut up, not to say the truth because your feelings get hurt. Listen, facts don't care about feelings. Deal with it. Grow a pair. We're going to play video number 11, cut 3, because this is also very inspiring and very interesting. Please go for it.
You're saying that there should be no construct of gender, just sex. You're either male or female.
Right.
And someone feeling in a mental, emotional way that they don't identify with the sex that they have been biologically created as and assigned at birth based on their genitalia, if they don't feel that way, that there's no construct that describes that, experiences that.
Correct. That is exactly what he's saying. I love the way Dr. Phil phrased it in the form of a question. Actually just ticking the boxes and telling you what it is. That's what he says. Why should that be a question? That's just a fact. He just said all the facts. Now we want to make it sort of like, oh, this is what Matt Walsh, what is his name? Matt Walsh. Oh yeah, Walsh. Hey, that's African in me. Just can't deal with that language. Matt Walsh. This is what, that one I said, this is what he said. The simple question you can ask yourself you can ask yourself, the simple question you could ask yourself is, what is a woman? What is the woman? Literally a simple question as that. What is a woman? Is it just a thought process? Is this a desire? Is it something that we want to be? Or is a woman really a very special kind person with all the attribute to bear a child, a mother, a strong female? What does X, Y, and Y chromosome doesn't matter anymore. Today they want to tell you, I even heard somebody said, oh, that gender does not exist. A man and a woman does not exist. That was just created by culture. The devil is a liar. The devil is really a liar. The last video we're going to play, depends on when you're watching this video, this segment. But one of the video we're going to play is number 11, cut 4. It's also a very powerful statement that Matt Walsh has made. That I think these things make sense. Why can things that make sense don't make sense anymore? Why do we have to dismiss what makes sense as something that doesn't make sense anymore? It doesn't make sense to me. All these insensitive people who are acting all sensitive about things that are supposed to be making sense and want to confuse simple as 1, 2, 3, something that's so simple as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today they want to tell you even mathematics is racist. Anyway, we'll get to that next time. Please play video number 11.
Well, that's got nothing to do with the reality. So you can feel however you want. I mean, I could sit here and say that I feel like a tomato plant, but
come on.
That doesn't mean that I'm actually in those things. So your self-perception, you can have whatever self-perception you want, but you can't expect me to take part in that self-perception or to take part in this kind of charade, this theatrical production. You don't get your own pronouns, just like you don't get your own prepositions or your own adjectives. You know, it's like if I were to tell you, my adjectives are handsome and brilliant. And no matter whenever you're talking about me, you have to describe me as handsome and brilliant because that's how I identify. It makes no sense. You don't get your own pronouns. That's grammar. That's language.
There you go. That's a language, my friend. That's language. Imagine. I'm telling you, I'm really controlling myself right now because the thoughts that are running through my head of things I want to say, I can't say them because self-control is also the fruit of the Spirit. You cannot get your own pronouns. He said it right. Whatever he said, that's it. I cannot wake up in the morning and tell you, my friend, today you can I identify as a billionaire. I cannot walk in the car shop and say, today I identify as a multi-millionaire, so I need to get a credit for the car. I need to buy a car that I want. It will not matter because the fact is when they will check my bank account, when they check your bank account and they find out that you're not a millionaire, you're not a multi-millionaire, you're going to be dismissed. And you can cry out all you want. Oh no, I identify as a multi-millionaire, so you must respect that and you must be able to treat me as such and offer me all the things that you're supposed to offer to a multi-millionaire. Fact is, You cannot back that claim because the physical evidence of the physical evidence around you does not justify you as such. So you cannot wake up in the morning and start saying, oh, today I identify as a man, so you must treat me as such. And even though some of you went out as much as they physically change your whole appearance, so you might fool us, because I've seen some men that look like women, and I was like, I'm confused. I'm really confused, because not in a million years I could be able to think they were men. But when they speak, my friend, hey, when they speak, oh my God, you say rapture come now. I'm telling you, there are some of those. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I'm really. There are people like that. So you come down to the fact that you can fool me as much as possible until the truth is very stubborn. I always say he always finds his way to get out to get back on top. You can hide the truth as much as you want. You can try to suppress it. You can bury it, put a pavement on top of it, build a big apartment complex on top of it. But that truth will find its way on top. So I'm telling you, fool yourself. But don't try to fool us all, because we will not fall for it. Especially when it comes to children, leave children out of it. I encourage you to leave the children out of it. I pray for you. I pray for you, really. I pray that God may give you this, may give you understanding, may give you wisdom, may give you peace, because many of the people who are struggling with all these things are people who are seeking for God. They are seeking for the light. But we need to be the light of the world. Now I'm talking to you as you, my brothers and sisters, Christians. These people are struggling. These people are suffering, and they are looking for a handout. Get out there. Pull them in. Pull them into the light. That is your job. Don't give up and say they don't need you. Some people are hurting. They are hurting. Some people are hurting, and they are looking for somebody who can just say, you know what, my brother and sister, come. I love you truly with the love of Christ. I love you. Come. Come. I could show statistics, but I'm not going to go into it because we were out of time. But I'm going to encourage you to really be a person who does not close his home and just, you are only focused on what's going on in your home. And as long as everything is okay with you, you think that's it. While your neighbors, the house is on fire and you're just sleeping in the middle of the night. I had somebody say this: if you see me fall into the water, don't throw me just a vest or this thing that you throw people. You know, how do you call that thing? To a safety band thing. Don't just throw that thing to me, but jump in the water after me. Come and help me out. Because throwing that thing does not cost you anything. It costs you nothing. If you really do care, you ought to jump and come and pull me out of it. And some of you just want to stay in your own little comfort bubble and hey, oh wow, you know what? Oh, let me give you this 50 euro. What am I going to do with 50 euro in the world today? Take an effort, take a step. If I can give you a testimony of people in my life who have pulled me if people don't even know me. Okay, then they did not know me. But yet they believe in what God has put in my heart. They believe in the Glory Today show. Today you're watching this show is because of somebody who chose to go far and beyond to support the work we're doing here today. My dear brothers and sisters, whatever you can do to support this work, know that there are people who have gone before you. You will not be the first one. And if you choose not to do it, we will still press on. Because some people have that mindset of thinking, if I do not help them, they will collapse. The devil is a liar. We shall mount up with wings like an eagle. We are above and not beneath. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. Your prayers, your physical, financial support, or even accommodation, whatever you can do, do it. We cannot afford to do nothing anymore. And I'm emphasizing on this so much, almost as if the whole show is about that. No, it's not about that. But Some of you need to be told over and over again like children before you can take actions. I'm not insulting you. Believe me, I've been one of those too. But God has pulled me out. Now I'm awakened. Thank you so much for being with us here. You know what you gotta do. Do it and be blessed.